Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and I wanted to share my thoughts and experience on this Milani skincare. So Milani is primarily a makeup brand, and I'm always kind of wary about makeup brands that try to venture into skincare. There are a lot of brands that do it very well, like, who does it? Neutrogena has makeup and skincare, L'Oreal, of course, Clinique, and they both do both categories very well. But when a brand newly goes into the skincare realm, I'm always kind of like, is it gonna be any good? But I couldn't help myself. So I purchased 4 things from Milani, and I'm just gonna share with you what my experience has been, whether they've been good or bad, you know, all that kind of stuff. So the first thing I purchased was the Green Goddess Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. I love cleansing balm. I'm cleansing balm crazy, so I had to try this. I didn't want to try it because anything that has cannabis, sativa oil, cannabis oil, or hemp, anything, I cannot stand the scent. There's something about that smell that I just don't like. Like it smells like it's gone bad. And it smells really earthy and natural, but to me, not in a good way. Like it smells like it's turned. It's just not for me. But I bought it anyway. Because I had to. So this is their cleansing balm. It is made in Japan. It just says it's a luxurious makeup removing cleansing balm. So I think it's too expensive for how much you get and for what it is, but it's really, really good. And in this one, that hempy smell is not as strong as other products that I've smelled it in. It doesn't linger either. You put it on your face and you're like, oh, that smells kind of funny, and then you rinse it off and it's gone. Yeah, it's fine. This is also, there's a couple different kinds of formulas of cleansing balm in my experience. There's that one that is like hard and you have to like almost scrape it off and it's kind of chunky. And then there's one like this that's like a thick cream. This one kind of has the chunkiness and the creaminess, like it's a little in between, but it works really well. So I just get a little scoop out, put it like between my fingers, and it immediately starts melting. It doesn't have those big chunks where you're kind of like chasing it around your face and kind of like smash them in. It right away starts melting. It removes makeup extremely well, rinses very clean. It doesn't strip my skin, and it also leaves no residue. I felt like if I ran out of second cleanser or I'm in a rush for some reason and I didn't do a second cleanse, I would feel perfectly fine with that. This rinsed that clean and without stripping. It was really, really nice. I was actually surprised how great it was. And it made me want to try some more. So I have 3 products from their Aqua Bloom line. As far as I have seen in the store, they have the Green Goddess line, the Aqua Bloom line, and the Green Goddess is all cannabis sativa stuff. This didn't make me want to try anything else in the Green Goddess line just because the scent, I know I'm not going to enjoy it. But I think they had like a sleeping mask and a facial oil or something like that. But I really, really like that cleansing balm. Just a little expensive for what it is. Okay, the next thing I purchased was the Milani Aqua Bloom Hydrate and Replenish Jelly Mask. Okay, so I loved the cleansing balm so much, and I thought maybe they can make good skincare. So I bought the face mask because it would be a safe bet because it's going to rinse off anyway in case I don't like it. This is with blue-green algae, hyaluronic acid. It does say that they are sustainably harvest. What does it say? Sustainably harvest marine ingredients. A mineral-enriched seawater, spirulina, and blue-green algae. Refreshing jelly texture mask. Provides burst of moisture upon application. It has hyaluronic acid. This is really, really good too. It was so good. So it's a really thick gel. Let me see if I can just squirt some out. It does have a light scent, and all 3 of the Aqua Bloom products have the same scent. It's really light, and I can't tell what it is. They describe it as a light marine scent. I don't know what marine is supposed to smell like, but I assumed it would smell like fresh water or salty or something, but it really smells like, I don't know, fresh water. So it's just a really nice jelly mask. This is something that I feel Peter Thomas Roth would have made. You know how he has all those jelly masks? This feels extremely high-end and luxurious. I think it's a really great price for what it is because a little goes a long way. Like, you don't need to cake it on your face. It's also so kind of thick that it just sticks onto your face. It's not going to start like dripping and melting down. It'll stay there. The only thing with this though is it takes a very long time to rinse off. if you're trying to take it off at the sink. Like your water is just gonna bounce right off of it. I found the best way to take this off was before I get in the shower. So I was using this in the morning as like a moisturizing mask in the morning, put it on, have it on for, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. And then when I was gonna jump in the shower, that's where I rinsed it off. But even then, you gotta kind of like work it off of your face. Like it's in there, it's gonna hang on forever. Or get a really nice, warm, wet cloth and kind of put it on and kind of massage it off. I know EcoTools makes these little like mask removing sponges that are really gentle. They kind of feel like a cognac sponge. Oh, you know what? A cognac sponge would be really good to remove this with. I think I'm gonna try that next time. But it is a little difficult to remove, but not the worst, you know? You're gonna have to rinse it quite a bit. But it left my skin feeling so juicy and plump and nice. It didn't feel tight. And it was one of those masks that I feel did something on the inside of my skin. You know, when you do a wash off mask, sometimes you're like, well, that didn't do anything, especially a jelly moisturizing mask. But this one I feel like actually had lasting benefits after I removed it. It just felt really high end, really luxurious. I have enjoyed this quite a bit. And I loved it so much, I went and bought 2 more things from the same Aqua Bloom line. So let's talk about the moisturizer. This is the Hydrate Replenish Water Cream, and I love a good water cream moisturizer. Funny enough, the 3 products I purchased, the moisturizer is the only one that came in a box, and I didn't really see why it had to come in a box because, I don't know, maybe just this didn't stand up right in like the display or something. Anyway, this one also says drenches skin in lasting deep hydration, locks in moisture up to 24 hours, sustainably harvest marine ingredients. It also has mineral-rich seawater, spirulina, and blue-green algae, lightweight and refreshing. Texture bursts into tiny droplets, works as a great base for makeup. So I freaking love this moisturizer. I have been having such a difficult time with moisturizer lately because I've been trying to use up a bunch of samples, sample deluxe sizes, mini sizes, and just other moisturizers I have that I bought and haven't opened. And a lot of them are making my face feel like it's suffocating. Like I put it on and I'm like, oh my God, what is that? Like it feels like plastic wrap has shrunk onto my face and I feel just gross and I have to rinse it off. I feel like it seals on my upper lip and I can't sweat. It's just a weird feeling that I don't enjoy. So when I saw that this was a water cream, I was like, I'm all about it. I love cloud cream, water cream, anything described like that, I usually really enjoy. And I absolutely love this. It is so lightweight. I usually do 2 pumps and I use it on my whole face, neck, this whole area here. And it is just so thin, but somehow deeply hydrating and moisturizing. It also sinks in really, really nicely, plays well with all my other skincare. It doesn't pill, doesn't do anything funny. It does have that same light, fresh marine scent that they describe, and I love it. I have really come to enjoy that scent. It's so light though that it doesn't give me a headache, doesn't bother me at all. It's just so light and fresh. Like you put it on and you're like, ooh yeah, that's a perfect scent. It just smells like something really fresh to put on in the morning. I don't know, but I really like it. So it's so thin, it absorbs very, very nicely into the skin, and then it's gone. You can't feel it tacky, you can't feel anything on your face. Your face will feel like you put on a nice moisturizer, but it's not tacky at all. It's just so good. Like I can't really get over what a great formula this is. I hope they never discontinue it because I'm in love with it. It also works so good as a base for makeup. And I noticed with this, I don't have to wait at all between skincare and makeup. If I'm not putting sunscreen on for some reason that day, or it's super early in the morning, like dark when I'm getting ready, I'm not gonna put sunscreen on because by the time I get to work, the sun's not even up, you know, it's a whole thing. Anyway, this works as a really great base for makeup because it does sink in so nicely, but it leaves this great feeling on your skin. Like it's just something so nourishing. I can't get over it. Makeup goes on super well on top of it. When I say it sinks in nicely, it doesn't disappear. Like it's not, you don't feel like you have to put more moisturizer on now. It's just not gonna sit on top of your face. It's gonna sink in, it's gonna do its job. And I absolutely freaking love this. I love it so much. Like I can't stop touching my hand. I'm like, dang, my hand feels so good. If they put this formula in a body lotion, I would buy it all day. I have used this on my hands. I put it on my hands just now before the video because they were so crusty dry, and my hands feel so good. This feels like it's doing more for the inside parts of your skin than the top layer. I mean, although it is working that way as well, but I feel lasting benefits from this moisturizer on the inside of my skin and not just on the outside. It's wonderful, a freaking wonderful moisturizer. If you like something lightweight but deeply nourishing, I think you would really enjoy that. I love it. So, what were some of the claims on the box? I don't think there was anything else on the box that was here. It just says, moisturizes, calms, and soothes your skin, dewy, healthy, and plump, quenches thirsty skin. It delivers all the claims. Wonderful formula, wonderful texture, absolutely love it. Let's move on to the last thing. Okay, and then the last product I purchased was the Hydrate Replenish Toner. Has the same exact claims as the other products: blue-green algae, hyaluronic acid, sustainably harvest marine ingredients. It also has the same light marine scent, which I have come to really enjoy a lot. So this is more of a Korean style toner where you dump it out in your hand, pat it in like this, splash it on your face. It's so nourishing and hydrating and moisturizing and just so soothing and comforting. It does say on the back to put it on a cotton pad and rub it on your face. I personally just like to put it in my hands and splash it on my face because I feel like with the cotton pad I'm gonna be more like wiping it around, and I kind of just like to press it in, and I don't know, that's just my preference. So this one did come with a little plug in here that you just pop right out. And what I love about this tiny little hole is that only like one drop comes out at a time. So it keeps you from wanting to like do way too much and just kind of like shake it out like crazy. And literally one drop will go on your whole entire face and neck. The water is just so good. It's like a thick, fat, watery, silky, oily, juicy loveliness. You can tell it's just not water, like there's some sort of thick something, like you know when you use a nice toner and you're like, this is just lovely. It feels like a nice watery kind of thick serum. It's so good. It's not sticky at all. It plays well with all of my other products. I've been using this morning and night. Right after I do an essence, I do the toner, put it on my hands, pat it all around day and night, and I absolutely love it. Sinks in really well, but doesn't completely disappear. Like you feel like, dang, my skin feels good, it feels soothed, it feels hydrated, it feels moisturized, it feels calm. I absolutely love this stuff a lot. And I'm shocked at it because I was expecting this to be a more of like a toner that I would feel a makeup brand would make, something that's full of alcohol that you put on a cotton pad and you wipe it on your face and you look at the cotton pad and you're like, oh my god, I didn't wash my face good enough. I thought it was going to be one of those kinds of toners full of alcohol, but it's not. It's actually alcohol free, and it has, let me just read some of the ingredients. Oh my god, it's not alcohol free. It says alcohol denat. Is that the good one or the bad one? I thought it had no alcohol in it, but it does have denatured alcohol. I don't know if that's the good one or the bad one. I don't know. I don't really care about alcohol being in products. To me, it doesn't matter as long as it works. This does not dry out my skin at all. In fact, it does the complete opposite. It deeply nourishes it and plumps it and juicifies it. It makes my skin feel so good and look so good. I absolutely love this. If you are extremely picky about alcohol in your products, this does have denatured alcohol. I don't really think that's an issue for me. I honestly didn't even know it was in there until I read the ingredients just now. But I think alcohol sometimes in products to either help it, help it dissipate? I don't know. I'm just saying things now. But I absolutely love this. I have nothing bad to say about it at all. I'm glad it's such a great toner, and I think it works really, really well with the moisturizer. I think if you just want a really pared down, super hydrating skincare routine, toner, moisturizer, you can't go wrong with these two. I think they're great, and they work so good hand in hand because they all have the same ingredients, and I absolutely love them. If there's anything to say bad, I would say the scent I don't think is going to be for everybody. It is really light. I really like it. It doesn't linger, but not everyone likes fragrance in their products. And the price. I think the price is a little bit high, but now that I've tried them, I get it because I feel they're such high quality and they work so well for me, and I absolutely love them. I think the price is just right. They're all made in the USA with the exception of the cleansing balm, which is made in Japan. It's a cruelty-free brand. They got some great ingredients. They got some high quality formulas. I have no problem paying that price now that I've tried them, and I think they're great, great, great. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've tried any of these products, let me know what your experience has been. I would love to know. And that is it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.